Frankly, I agree with the recommendations of Justice Bastarache, and as does the Prime Minister. And I will again take you back to the throne speech, in which the Prime Minister very clearly articulated the government's commitment to move forward on both enhanced civilian oversight and RCMP reforms. And we know that there are a number of different agencies and experts and Canadians right across this country, in the provinces, territories, and among Indigenous leadership, among vulnerable minorities, and within the police services that are engaged in this important endeavor, but the government recognizes its responsibility. I think the report very clearly articulates important internal changes that must take place in the RCMP, and we acknowledge Justice Bastarache's recommendation that we also need to make external changes in the system of governance, oversight, and accountability for the RCMP. And it is only through those changes, in addition to the internal reforms, where we can make effective and long-lasting action. I think good policing starts with good governance. And part of good governance is also having a strong system that people can trust. Trust in governance, oversight, and accountability, and that transparency. And for the men and women of the RCMP, they have to know that they will be subject to that oversight and held accountable for inappropriate actions. And I think in addition to supporting the men and women who do the important work of providing police services across this country, it's also important to be worthy of the trust of Canadians. That trust is what makes it possible for the RCMP to serve and protect the communities they're tasked with serving. And so we have to make sure that trust is earned. And that is earned through transparent, open, and accountable systems of independent and objective oversight of the RCMP. And when there are issues of misconduct or complaint, that they are thoroughly investigated, fairly investigated, that there's transparency in that, and that steps are taken to hold individuals to account.